Mimi big boy. Oh, people who like to compare themselves to other people and then feel very bad about yourself. My name is Sasara and welcome to another episode of How to Cantonese. Ages ago, we've learned about adjectives and how to make descriptive sentences. But other than describing things, literally, people often use adjectives for something that they always do. Comparison. Oh, you are prettier than her. Of course. Yeah. Bob is taller than Tommy. And Benedict Cumberbatch is the hottest man alive on the planet Earth. Not being sarcastic here though. Anyway, today we're going to do this, but in Cantonese. So, in order to make less of a mess in terms of concept or mind-blowing, let's choose a constant adjective so that people can understand, I guess, better. And what about rich? In Cantonese, 有錢. And let's start with a default sentence so that we can develop a concept upon it. How about Jake Paul 好有錢? Jake Paul is rich, I guess, with his Disney Channel flow. Or is that Logan? I don't know. I'm not sorry because you have to meme before the meme reaches date of expired, so is that still relevant though? Anyway, our default sentence is there. So if you want to say someone is wealthier, let's say who? I guess Kim K. Kim K is richer, right? So in Cantonese we can say Kim K 仲有錢啦 or Kim K 有錢啲. So the difference between 仲 or D is that we use 种 in front of the adjective, so it is 仲有錢. Yet for D, we use it behind the adjectives, so it becomes Kim K 有錢啲. But by meaning, actually they're not that different. It simply means Kim K is wealthier. No objects, by the way. But if you really want to put an object in the same sentence so that you can really shame the latter one, or a prior one, I don't know what's your intention of making the sentence. The magic word in Cantonese is 過 this time. Think of it as, kind of like the then in English. So the sentence would come something like Kim K 有錢過 Jake Paul. Kim K is wealthier than Jake Paul. And by this point in this video, I guess you've already noticed that we don't change or alter the look of the characters, the adjectives, but instead we put some other characters to do the comparison job. Point being, don't put some random strokes or lines to the adjectives and think it'll change its grammar. It doesn't work like that. Okay, back to the topic. But what if it is not Kim K we are talking about? Instead, we are talking about Trump percent here. So the wealth gap is slightly enlarged. In order to match the strong, powerful personality or ego of Trump percent, we need some stronger words in the sentence, which is 好多. 好多 literally means very much. We can use 好多 in two ways, without the object or with the object. So without the object we can say, let's call him Donald, maybe we should. No, that's awkward. Trump percent 有錢好多. Notice the tone and the elongation of 好多. That's how you emphasize on the very much part. With an object, we can say Trump 神有錢過 Jake Paul 好多. I guess it's simple, just put it in the very end of the sentence. But when you really want to completely destroy that person, you can use one of these Cantonese expressions. Just like how you use 好多, you can put it right at the back of the sentence. And the first expression is Trump 神有錢過 Kim K 多多聲. Very many sounds, literally. It doesn't really make much sense, but by the number of sound, maybe it's the sound of how many times people have said the words. The second expression is Trump 神有錢過 Kim K 成條街. 成條街 literally means a whole street. It's not adding street creds to the person that you're mentioning, but rather it means how the gap lasts at least for a street's length. Depends on which streets that you're talking about. If it is the Nathan Road in Hong Kong, that's quite long. And the third expression we have is Trump 神有錢過 Kim K. Insert random number 倍啦. 倍 literally means times. You know, double, triple, that kind of times. By putting a rather relevant or an extremely crazy number, you can control exactly the amount of power that this phrase has. You can say Trump 神有錢過 Kim K 成千倍啦. Trump 神 is wealthier than Kim K by 1,000 times. If you've learned how comparison in English works, then you know there is an ultimate stage that we call the most. In Cantonese, the single character for that is 最. So we can say out of the three people that we've mentioned, Trump 神 is the richest one. Trump 神最有錢, or conversely, you can say Jake Paul is the poorest one. Jake Paul 最窮. And I guess this is the content about comparison in adjectives. So let's do a recap. In Cantonese, we do comparisons between adjectives by adding different characters in one sentence, in front of or behind the adjective that you're using in order to do the job. The first one is 重 in front of adjective. The second one is 低 behind the adjective. If you want to use an object, use 過. If you want to emphasize, you can use either 好多 多多聲 成條街, or a number plus 倍. And finally, if you want to say something is the most, the extreme, you can use 最 in front of the adjective. Okay, I guess this is a wrap of this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you find this helpful and you enjoyed it despite the fact that I've mentioned Trump for a gajillion times. If you have any kinds of questions or things to say, please leave a comment down below. Leave a like if you find this helpful, enjoyable, me and stuff. Also subscribe to this channel for more future Cantonese related stuff, occasional vlogs, and sometimes art related stuff. I'm so sorry. Should have drawn more pictures. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.